Welcome, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Today is Friday, the 24th of October, 2025. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Now, there was recently a new moon in Libra on the 21st. So this is all about partnerships. I just want to see what this energy means for you, Sagittarius. So take what resonates from this reading as it is for the collective. Okay, if it doesn't resonate for you, Sagittarius, do check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Okay, there may be a message in there for you. So having said that, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of your time that you spend with me. And if you're new, please consider subscribing to Mooncat Tarot. And give me a thumbs up if you like the content here. Okay, so first card you have is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay, so time to give to something, give to someone, I guess. And then the other one is the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Yes, and it is, because that is a waxing moon. So we are approaching the full moon, okay, shortly. And then on the bottom of the deck, it says, what do you need to release? So there's something that you may need to let go of, okay, as, you know, we're moving towards that completion, that full cycle, the full moon, something reaching completion. So there may be something you need to let go of. All right, so let's just pop these cards over here. In fact, I want to put this over there so I've got some more room. Let's see what your Kipper messages are, Sagittarius. I am Rachel, by the way. Thank you for being here. Okay. What are the messages for Sagittarius? What is it they need to know right now? One more shuffle. Okay. Messages for Sagittarius. Change is coming in. Okay, so you've got the card of change. Now, this change could be moving, it could be going somewhere, short trip, but you know, there's something about maybe changing location. There's a lot of suitcases there. So something is changing. For some of you, it could be a new car, a car journey. Some of you, it's actual, like, you know, moving from one place to another, a new state or country or neighborhood. So something is about to change. All right, let's see what other messages. Unexpected money. Okay, this could involve some unexpected money, allowing you to do something that you've wanted to do. So unexpected could be a pay rise, it could be gifted money, it could be a bonus, it could be, you know, if you're self-employed, you have your own business, maybe a very generous unexpected customer coming in. But anyway, so there's unexpected money here. Let's just get you one more. And there it is. Meeting. Oh, okay. So there could be a meeting taking place. All right, this could be dating somebody new. It could be that you're about to meet somebody. You and this person, you may be very different here, different nationalities, or, you know, there's some kind of difference. It could be age, it could really be anything, but there's somebody that you may be meeting. Some of you may be moving in with this person in the near future, or it could be that you are traveling to meet this person. This person could be at a distance. You have a rich girl on the bottom of the deck. So this could be you. This could be this person. All right. So let's see what your messages are. And today I'm going in with the cats rule the world. And they certainly do. And they certainly rule humans too. What is it they say? Dogs have owners, but cats have slaves. So true. Oh, especially with my two. Anyway, let's see. what your messages are. Spirits, what is it that Sagittarius needs to know at the time that they're viewing this reading? All right. Okay. First card you have is the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So there's an act of generosity maybe. You know, this could be the unexpected money that could explain that. This is to do with reciprocity as well. There's something that, you know, is a give and take situation, fairness. You know, whatever you're putting into something, you're getting the same back out here. So I do feel like there's something good in the recent past that, you know, there's some act of fairness, generosity. This could be coming from you, or it could be somebody else here. And it reminds me of that, a time to give rather than to take. So maybe, you know, you are giving to someone or they're giving to you. I do feel like there's an act of generosity on your part towards somebody here. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Kaflunk. No, not that much. Okay, let's see. You have the Queen of Swords. All right, so there's something to do with a conversation here, some communication with the Queen of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you also have the King of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay. Looks like there's a conversation here about fairness in a relationship. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's somebody here that King of Cups always reminds you of somebody that they have feelings, they have emotions for you, or you do for them, but it's like there's this choppy waters. But whatever has been going on emotionally in a relationship, somebody's been able to, you know, keep themselves very stable, very stabilized to the point where you wouldn't know what this person's feeling. Okay, so there may be a conversation about that, like, you know, how do you really feel, or you know, there's sometimes there can be a coldness that comes across because of this, but this doesn't mean this person has no emotions. It just is like it's hard to read somebody like that. So this could be the recent past, somebody in a relationship that you're with. Hold on a second, Sagittarius. I need to just turn the heating off for now. I'm burning up. Okay, Sagittarius, so that's better. So that looks to me like, I feel like you've been very giving to somebody, you know, for the most part, and you may have been dealing with somebody that's a little bit cold, and maybe they're not putting in their fair share, and this is somebody that you maybe hope to have a relationship with, or you were in a relationship with. So let's just see. There's someone that's coming across as, like, I don't know, slightly picky, or a little bit cold here. And then the Five of Swords in the present energy, and the Tower. Wow, okay. So depending on your timeline, Sagittarius, the Five of Swords is talking about this causing some kind of conflict, okay? There's something that's hard for you to both of you agree on here, and there's some conflict, and also it's sword energy. So this is kind of sharp. This is, you know, maybe hurtful words, or, you know, hurt words here. Very kind of cold energy from this, and sometimes this can be about mind games and causing a headache. There's something that's causing a headache here with a situation. And then you've got this Tower. So the Tower is talking about something that's, you know, a destructive energy. There's some kind of chaos that may have already happened, or is about to happen here with this Tower. And the Tower is Scorpio and Aries energy. So let's see what else we have in the current energy for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands and you have the World. That's interesting. So whatever this Tower is, there looks like there's some kind of success, completion here. the world could be to do with a distance, something that's ending. So it could be that there's something that's ending, but it's for the good here, and there's success. There's gaining recognition. There's getting the attention that you deserve. But we're going to clarify these cards as well. So it's hard to tell just yet, but the world is Capricorn energy. So yeah, this is to do with a cycle that is coming to an end, the end of a chapter or something, but there's success with this as well, okay? Sometimes it could be to do with the fact that somebody is all about themselves with the Six of Wands, somebody that's got an ego, somebody that doesn't really consider your needs perhaps, and they've been, for the most part, getting attention elsewhere. They could be you know, in very attractive energy where they're loving the attention that they're getting, but there's something about closing a cycle, a tower happening and something ending here. But like I said, we'll see. We do have the Lovers here, so there's something about a choice here. There's a love connection here. Now, sometimes this could mean that there's another person involved, okay? Ten of Pentacles. There's a relationship, there's a past energy, there's somebody from someone's past here is what I'm getting, but I don't know if there's an energy of, let's just see anyway. So in the near future, tell me about the near future for Sagittarius. Whoops. What is the near future for Sagittarius? They're all coming out in clumps. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, there's a very independent energy in the near future. Now, this could be to do with some kind of success, recognition that you could be receiving in the near future. There could be a special person coming in for you. You could be doing something that is bringing you, you know, good investment. You know, your money is growing. You know, there's a good energy around this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, money looking really good. This rich girl springs to mind. Unexpected money. But let's just see. So this could be talking about a marriage here in the recent past. It could also be talking about some kind of conflict that happened between you or will happen between you. Something is not working out, and the Tower is like, you know, an inevitable kind of thing. Maybe it's, we'll see. We shall see. Tell me more about the near future. So it looks like you're coming out on top in the near future with that Nine of Pentacles energy. You have the Nine of Swords. Okay, there's an overthinking and a stressing and not getting enough rest, though, over something here. Now, this could be your energy. It could be somebody else's, but there's an energy of thinking at night, restlessness, anxiety, worry, concern. Okay, so let's see what else we have for the near future. The Star, Aquarius energy. This is about hope, faith, and something divine here, connecting to the divine. And it's also emotionally vulnerable. It's an emotionally vulnerable energy, kind of like, you know, putting yourself out there. The Star is like getting attention as well. It's to do with a sense of chasing the star, chasing stardom, destiny. But this is hope and faith and also healing energy. So you have the Ace of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. So there's something new here. Now, this could be a new conversation. It could be somebody new coming towards you. There could be a clearing of the air, or this could be an idea that you have. And there's the crown there. So there's something of a realization, an awakening, an epiphany, the crown chakra. All right. And then you have this Two of Pentacles. All right. So there's something that is going to be balancing out. All right. Something about balance. Whatever this thought, this idea, this conversation, there's going to be some balance coming in. Okay, you've got the Devil on the bottom of the deck. This tells me that there could be somebody that is obsessing here. There could be somebody that you dealt with that was toxic, that's trying to keep you stuck. You've got the Emperor here. Now this could be a husband, a father, the Knight of Cups. There's somebody here that's obsessing over you, all right? And looks like with the Knight of Cups, they're moving forward. So this is an Emperor kind of energy. All right, so let's see. What is the Six of Pentacles for Sagittarius? The Five of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely been some kind of conflict here, some kind of competition. It's almost like you've been in competition here in the recent past in a relationship, Sagittarius, where you're just trying to get some kind of balance. You're trying to get some attention. It's like, you know, I'm the one putting the work in here, and I'm always giving and giving, and you're not giving, and all I'm getting is cold energy. This is what I'm feeling here. And the Five of Wands, there may even be an energy of, you know, are you giving your time and energy to somebody or something else, okay? Because we've got the Queen of Wands here on the bottom of the deck, and there's something about holding on. I feel like there's somebody that's still holding on, that's come from the past, all right? So you may be dealing with somebody that was still holding on to somebody else, or, you know, this, let's just see, what is the Five of Wands? Like somebody not revealing, somebody holding back from telling the truth. With the Four of Pentacles, they're holding on tightly to something. The Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is an energy of, you know, a heavy, heavy burden. And the Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy. I'm pretty sure it's Sagittarius. So it's either that or the Nine of Wands. Could be both, actually. But yeah, there's this energy of, you know, this is a burden. This is hard work. This is like too much. And, you know, you can see with the rope there, it's like you're getting ready to release this burden. It's like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm done with all of the conflict. I'm done with, you know, the one that's always giving, and you're always holding back. So let's see, there's a serious conversation here, and I feel like this Queen of Swords, let's see, you are time for truth here. I want the truth here, because the Queen of Swords is like, I'm going to listen to what you have to say, but I'm looking for the truth here, and then I'm going to make my decision. So the King of Pentacles here, some of you have been dealing with either an air or an earth sign here. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's something here about business as well, because the King of Pentacles is somebody that's in a relationship, a marriage. This could be the case, but there's also something about you being your own boss or making money. There's something about money here. It could be that there have been arguments or a conversation about money as well. Let's just see about a business. Tell me about the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Okay, yeah, there's something to do with the family. There's a discussion here about family, about marriage. And I really feel like it's a very serious conversation. And I feel like for some of you, it's like if you were in a marriage with this person in the recent past, there's a discussion about, okay, so what are we going to do here? If there's children, what are we going to do about the children? This kind of energy. If it's not that, it's about, you know, are you going to commit to me? You know, are you going to be honest with me here? Is this going somewhere? Let's see. So you've got the King. You've got the King of Cups. I can smell something. Oh, my poor plant leaf is burning. Oh no. I thought I could smell something off. Let me just move that back a bit. There we go. Right, that's better. All right, so smells like weed. Tell me about the King of Cups. God, it really does. What is the King of Cups for Sagittarius? All right, there's love here. There's a marriage here. There is love. But it's almost like you're asking this person, you know, do you love me? You know, is this going somewhere? Because I'm ready to let go. There's arguments. There's arguments over something here. There's some kind of conflict within a marriage, but there is love here and there's family. But I feel like you're coming out, this relationship is coming out like a 10 of Cups kind of energy. What is the Four of Wands? There's a lot of love here, but there's something about misunderstandings or both of you wanting different things. One of you wants to settle down and is ready, but the other one is not. And someone is, look, not putting the work in. Like I said, with that Six of Pentacles, there's an uneven balance here. So the Eight of Pentacles, somebody is not putting in their fair share of the work. It could be like, you know, you're not helping me with the children, you're not helping me with the chores, whatever this is, it's like an unfair energy here. And it's actually that serious that it's got to the point where things have got to drastically change. And Death is Scorpio energy, and it's about transformation. It's you know, things have got to seriously change or this is over, you know. Page of Pentacles. And it's almost about starting over again with the Page of Pentacles, you know, and ending and then, you know, starting all over again. And there's also this energy of, are you giving to somebody else, is what I'm getting here. But let's just see. So in the current energy, what is the Five of Swords? So there's this conflict here, these hurt words, accusations maybe. What is the Five of Swords? Really cutting words that wound. And somebody feels like the other one is playing some kind of games here. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's an argument. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Fast energy. Something escalates here. Really, really bad. Hurtful words, fights, arguments in a relationship. And it could actually be about, I don't know, somebody else. Or are you with somebody else? Or, you know, are you seeing anybody else? But I feel like this is a soulmate connection. But there's this trouble here between... I mean, there's love, there's family, but there's just somebody that's just not putting the work in, and it's actually getting to the point where it's making somebody really miserable here. And then it's kind of like decision time, and it's almost like, look at how the cat has two scratches here. So there's something that's really hurt, you know, hurt the both of you, I feel, you know, between you and this person with these fights and arguments. And it's like, this is a really hurt energy. And there's something that you feel like, okay, I've been ignoring this for a while about, you know, how this has been going, but I can't do this anymore. You've taken the blindfold off, and you're just seeing how all you two are doing is just like hurting one another here. All right, so let's see. So the Queen of Wands is about taking some kind of action here on the bottom of the deck, which is your energy. So what is the Tower then? Something very unexpected happens, and it's right in the center of your reading, Sagittarius. What is the Tower? Holy Spirit. The Five of Cups. Okay. Yeah, there's disappointment here. Yeah. But it's almost like somebody's deliberately causing this, because even though it's like this crying over spilt milk, you know, this is just another, it's like knocking this down, and almost as if saying, you know, I try to ignore this, but it's just not working. And here goes another one, you know, here goes more disappointment, another failure. But you also feel like this person's kind of deliberately doing it, almost like deliberately causing some kind of fights, because there's something else going on, is what I feel with this Tower energy as well. So yeah, this is like, you know, something that just hasn't worked out. It's another failure, a disappointment, another relationship bites the dust. And the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about growth and expansion, and something that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for this person to maybe realize your worth here, that now they're feeling this way, they're feeling remorse, they're feeling regret, they're feeling a certain way about this ending. And the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups is a pair, you know, matching each other emotionally. So I feel like there's something like, I've been waiting for this, for you to feel, you know, for you to actually feel bad, like now you've lost me kind of energy, now it's over. Let's just see, what is the Five of Cups? Let's get some more on this. It's almost like you didn't appreciate me before, maybe now you'll appreciate me. There's this Five of Cups. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's somebody that's really, really thinking about this, thinking about what happened here, and thinking and going over and over in their mind, whether this is you or them or both of you here. So there's this kind of not being able to, you know, this is causing anxiety and worry and overthinking. So what is the World? So this is completion. This could be a lesson learned. There's something here that I feel like is going to happen between whoever this is resonating for, somebody that's in a relationship, and they've been feeling unappreciated, and ignored. And let's see, the World is a lesson learned, because I see success as well. What is this World for Sagittarius? The Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's a new opportunity here. There's something about a new offer of opportunity. There's a beginning. There's something that I feel like some of you want to do, and it looks like it's to do towards your career, some kind of success. All right, let me just get some more on this. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands with the Six of Wands. What is this Six of Wands? Thank you. Oh, fortune coming in. Fortune coming in. That's your energy, Jupiter energy, Sagittarius. The Emperor. Oh, somebody's stepping up. Wow, okay, so whether this is your person, the Emperor and the Empress. Look at that. So there is a divine counterpart energy here, divine masculine energy. Somebody is coming towards you, correct? Somebody is going to do the right thing here. Somebody is finally wised up and is, you know, becoming this husband, this father, and then the Empress is, you know, the nurturer, the, you know, the giver here, you know, and this is both of you giving, but this is like to do with, you know, birthing a new connection. So this could be a new person here. There's an Emperor, but there's somebody here that's like, you know, they're not happy about what happened here, but I feel like there's somebody that was getting off easy in a relationship here. You were taking care of everything. Now this Emperor and the Empress is, we're going to find out about this. There's something good coming in, and it could be to do with money, but it could also be to do with meeting somebody new, because with the Nine of Pentacles, yes, this is money looking really good. You're having some kind of success in the near future, but this is also about somebody coming in. It's like, whoa, this is the, you know, my dream person here, and they could be looking at you this way. So let's see. is this person appreciating you finally after all this time, or is this somebody new? We'll find out, I guess, or we'll try. So what is this Nine of Pentacles for Sagittarius in the near future? What is the Nine of Pentacles for Sagittarius in the near future, please, spirits? The Three of Pentacles. So there's something about working something out here, collaboration. This could be somebody that you are working with in the near future. Oh, okay, so there's heartbreak here. Someone is heartbroken. Okay, now you could be about to be making a mind over heart decision with this Three of Swords, okay, because this does it can mean that, but it could be about working something out with somebody here from the past, or it could be, working with somebody new. It could be that you found out somebody was having an affair, okay, dealing with a third party, all right. So, but this could be somebody new coming in, and you're kind of like, I'm trying to make a wise decision here, even though this person is looking pretty good. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. So 3-3 energy here. What is this Three of Pentacles with the Three of Swords in the near future for Sagittarius, please, spirits? Give me an answer for this. So death, transformation, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom here, and the Hermit. It looks like somebody's been doing some shadow work here. It looks like they've been going through some dark night of the soul, and this is a past person wanting to come back and work things out. Now 9 energy here again, 9-9. Something is coming to an end. So it could be that there's the end of this single energy. Maybe this is the things that you wanted, was this relationship. Maybe you already had a family with this person, but they just wouldn't commit. But there's something about this. This is coming to an end, this single energy, and this is coming to an end where you're like withdrawing from, maybe from love or transformation or change or whatever this is, or working something out. It's time to come down from the mountain, the Hermit. You've already gained some kind of wisdom, you've already been working by yourself, but there's something about something is coming to an end here. Something is changing. All right, so let's see. And there's an investment here. There's somebody here that I feel like wants to invest with you. And the Chariot, Cancer energy, there's something happening really fast here. There could be travel, car travel, or a new car or something like that. Look at that poor cat with the wheels. His little back legs don't work. That's so sad. Poor him. So look, there's this energy of making something happen here, making something work, and taking action towards this. So Gemini, Virgo energy with that Magician there. There's a manifestation. So look, somebody is thinking and they're not sleeping. They may be wanting to take action towards you. They're thinking a lot about you. You're coming out as this Nine of Pentacles for this person. Whoa. And the Page of Wands. So there's something that is there's a message coming in. Page of Wands. It's almost like the Fool energy with a message. It's like somebody here is fascinated with something, and I feel like this could be you. There's something that you really want to do, you really want to go after, you're fascinated with this, and there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and you're thinking and thinking about this. Now this could be a person that's coming out as like what you want here. What is this? This could be good news around money. If there is an ending of a marriage, there's some kind of good news coming in, because I do see in the near future there's a little bit of stressing going on over something. the Hangman. There's something that there's like looking at something differently here, a new perspective. Somebody's seeing something maybe from your perspective here with the Hangman, and the Hangman is Pisces. While they've been having time to think, there's somebody here watching you. They're curious about what you're getting up to, but for the time being, they're hanging back. But I see them really looking at things from your angle. So what is the Star? You have the King of Wands, Aquarius energy. You've got this King of Wands here. Somebody's taking action. I feel like you are taking action towards some kind of dream that you have, you know, some kind of hope, some kind of wish, some kind of destiny. So let's see, tell me more about this King of Wands. You're taking action. Now somebody finds you very, very attractive as well. The Moon, somebody's in their emotions. The Sun and the Moon. You know what, Sagittarius, you're coming out as this Sun and this Moon, and whoever it was that was emotionally detached from you, whoever it was that walked away from you, maybe they caused this tower, maybe they left or whatever, after an argument, something blew up. It looks to me like this person's coming back. This is somebody that, it's like the cups are not knocked over. They're still perfectly lined up, and it's as if this was meant to happen, this energy, this person coming back, and they're looking at you as the one that got away, you know, this missed opportunity. There's something almost about a dream-like energy here, like a fantasy, like this is too good to be true. But the Sun is Leo energy, and the Moon, something hidden, something revealed, and it's to do with how this person really feels about you. Okay, so I feel like something's going to be brought to light. Okay, somebody could be returning, could be making you very happy with that Sun card. And the Sun is the happiest card, and it's the card that says yes. All right, so something could be working out in the near future, but let's have a look. So you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Two of Pentacles. So there's a conversation that could be coming in, something that you don't see happening yet. There's something that you both need to release, I feel. There's a time to give rather than to take, because somebody has been taking and the other one has been giving, okay? So there's this meeting, and it could be about meetings, meeting each other halfway here, and there's change that's coming in. But I feel like for some of you, Sagittarius, while there has been some kind of separation or ending or whatever, you have been seeking some kind of success, furthering your career. So some time may have gone by here. But whoever this person is in the past, they're looking at you, Sagittarius, and you are probably looking at them like, you know, they were the ideal person for me. So let's see, what is this Ace of Swords? There's a clearing of the air. There's a conversation going to happen. And then there's going to be some kind of balance by the looks of it. All right, so what is the Ace of Swords? I feel like we need this light on. I don't know why. It didn't come on. There we go. So what is the Ace of Swords for Sagittarius? Tell me about the Ace of Swords. That's too many. Yeah, there's somebody here that really wants to talk to you because they're not sleeping. This person's really missing you. They're thinking about you, especially at night time. Yeah, look, they're in their emotions. They're feeling really blue. They are feeling blue. And the two towers here with the Moon card, it's like there are people, I feel like This may be coming out for you as well, but I feel like it's coming out for the other person, that they're looking at other people in relationships, because these two towers do not belong to them. It's like these are other people's relationships, and they're looking and they're like seeing people happy, and I feel like this is making them feel, you know, it sucks. I mean, it's, yes, it's nice to see people happy and together and all the rest of it, but it does make you feel like, you know, a certain way, doesn't it? The Empress, yeah. This person, there's growth here. There is, you know, giving birth to something here, okay? Growth and nurturing, and yeah, look at this. And this Empress, this could be, this is Taurus, Libra energy. The moon is Pisces, Cancer. So whatever this conversation is, it's about giving birth to this connection, giving growth, you know, and nurturing as well. And they're looking at you like the Empress here, that you have given and given. So let's see, what is the Two of... So this is a really beautiful energy here. What is the Two of Pentacles? The Ten of Wands. Letting go of this burden, letting go of the baggage from the past and moving forwards. Yeah, look at that. As I said, moving forwards, I get the Chariot. Moving forwards, change. Something is changing for the better here. There's a meeting halfway energy, going along with intuition. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. What was that? Oh, that's a whole bunch. That was a fluke on my part. All right. The Emperor. Oh my goodness, you guys, do you realize? Do you realize? Good news. Look at this. Hope, excitement. The Emperor and the Empress again. The Empress and the Emperor again, you guys. Look at that. This is a rare... This is the couple, the highest, you know, the ascended divine counterpart energy here. Divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy. The husband, the wife. Wow. This is it. So there is a moving forwards with you and somebody here in the future. Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to know, or any advice for Sagittarius? Any advice? What is your advice, Spirit, for Sagittarius? It looks like you're going to get what you have always wanted here. Letting go of this burden, releasing this pain. Because there has been no real ending, because no Ten of Swords, no Seven of Swords, betrayal. There has just been arguments and fights and misunderstandings and unfairness. And maybe dealing with someone that's slightly lazy. But that's about to change. Oh my goodness. Look, there's your advice. Love each other. Emotional fulfillment. There you go. Giving to one another. The Empress and the Emperor. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Now, for some of you, if you are single, this is about to come in. Whoops-a-daisy, don't do that. Oh, something else is here. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. I feel like this energy is coming to an end. That was, anyway, that was on the front of the deck. But look at that energy. That is so beautiful. So let's just see what are the messages. I want them to fall. Messages for Sagittarius. One more shuffle around. Maybe there are no messages for you. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is all that needs to be said. It looks like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take that as there's chemistry between you both, though. You and this person. Anyway, ask your angels a question. I'm going to be putting out 4 cards, 4 for stability. Or actually, let's do 5 because the card of change came in, okay? So let's do 5. 5 brings about this change that you've been wanting here with somebody. Change in your love life. Let's see, 5. Ask a question, something that you really want to know the answer to, okay? And I feel like, don't even think about it, just pick right away. Now you can pick as many as you like, but the idea is just to pick a few, or maybe one or just a few, because if you pick all 5, it's just going to be a screwy answer for you, you know? Anyway, let's see, try and do it as quick as you can, whichever ones you like. That one, you know, that's the way I do it. But we all do it differently, it's up to you. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's put 5 down there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So whenever you're ready. So if you have already picked, if you've paused the video, whatever you've done, I'm going to go ahead and reveal. So starting with card number 1, if you picked one, there's something better. Excuse me. And if you picked 2, the answer is if you believe. Okay. If you picked 3, be assertive. And if you picked 4, unlikely. If you picked 5, the answer is no need to worry. And on the bottom of the deck, a year from now, it says a year from now, and there are 2 people together. Okay, happy. All right, Sagittarius, so those are your messages at this time. Thank you for being here, and you have a really good day. Stay blessed. Okay, bye for now.